Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Well, if you did just miss it, could be danger here. Maldini cuts out the pass. And here's Yamal. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Johor Darul Tazim with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He's had a hit! Pedri. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I don't think you're going to get many defenders who are as good as this fella, Koundé. When it comes to building from the back, I mean, he's always boasted impressive forward passes, where you see him hit the front line with diagonals, switch play.
In for a header! No, not the best of headers. Headed upfield. He's going to be disappointed with that. Yeah. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
First quarter of an hour gone. Nedved, shot a goal! Goal! Brazil!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Johor Darul Tazim looking to pass their way through. Now it's Bale. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He'll try to keep this alive. That's going to go a long way. Johor Darul Tazim have it back and can go again. And it's Guardiola. It's a good spell of possession, this. Oh, this is he's had a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Vigo. Johor Darul Tazim are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? More and more pressure on the ball here. Guardiola.
Johor Darul Tazim really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Terrific header! They just took too long getting forward.
Pedri cannot be that slow, and it took the sting out of the break, and a big chance wasted.
Pedri and Koundé moved on forwards. Half an hour played now. Koundé, Johor Darul Tazim finding their passes. Looking tidy in possession here. Mohamed Salah. Can he finish? It's a loose ball. No, he just refused to budge, and he's got his way. No, he's overshot the green. No, he's not getting any further than that. Koundé.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Salah.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
No, that's been intercepted. And here's Torres. Can he get away here? He's picked his way through. Thuram does really well there. He is. He's given it away. And the shot sticks it away. They have come roaring back.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Fernando Torres really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
So what can they make of this? Guardiola. Beckenbauer gets across to intercept that. Vieira cuts it out. Pedri. He's looking to set free a runner. He's been picked out. And the half-time whistle goes. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. Reflections on the first half?
It's been a really good watch, but I think the managers will be looking for that extra bit of organisation and focus now, just to try and get a little control on this game.
Yeah, it's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And the game has already resumed here.
Johor Darul Tazim have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break. Yeah, and a heart and mouth time for the culprit, who may well regret.
Guardiola! Oh, it's come loose. Mbappe is there to clear. Maldini. And here's Yamal. Oh, that's fabulous. That's tidy. And it's Vieira. Guardiola. And here's Torres. Guardiola! Just sails past the upright.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
Now it's Bale. Pedri. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Vieira. And here's Yamal. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Bale.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now that's well seen too. Pedri. Passing is crisp and sharp. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Vieira. This is promising. And Torres! They've scored! And the comeback is complete. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Darul Tazim take the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Pedri. Vieira. Passes short and sharp. Torres! It's there! And he is just ripping it up!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Johor Darul Tazim take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
He's in space and looking for options. It's Eto'o! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Yamal. Johor Darul Tazim have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in control at 3-1. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Pedri. Looking for options for movement. It's a pretty loose pass. Cleared without complication. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Oh, great chance! And that has been clubbed away.
That's going in strongly. This is what good chemistry is all about.
Vieira.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of...
Big chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught napping! That has ended up in no man's land. And it's Fernando Torres. Oh, he's onto this. There's no flag. Mbappe! Oh, should have put that away.
He's definitely playing with a lot more conviction. This team should look to him to produce the catalyst for a comeback.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Camisa 26. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 25. Camisa 20. Substituição em andamento.
And he gets rid in a hurry. It's a sharp little ball here. Johor Darul Tazim are looking to go forward now. Bale. Yamal. That's good running with the ball. He is through here, and he's picked out the run. Roberto Carlos. That pass has been well intercepted. Costa Curta cuts out the pass. Guardiola.
Teremos 3 minutos
Added
de
time going up
acréscimo.
here. It's 3 minutes. Koundé.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of...
And Torres! And more, and more, and more! And surely that settles it!
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
As if 3 weren't enough. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. He's got the shot away! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. He has found the way through, and the shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Saint-Maximin in with the challenge. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this guy, Saint-Maximin, is an absolute nightmare for defences. He's got great ability to come short and then run at defences, but you can't mark him tightly or he'll easily turn you and just get beyond. He's full of tricks and imagination, and he's just very, very difficult to contain.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Bale.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well, nicely intercepted. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Bale. He gets big! It's there! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And he's heaved it away. Now it's Neymar. Good spot, he's seen the run. It's a mighty effort! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Zaire Emery. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work? Well, Rafael Leao! And another try! Goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which, for me, deserved that equaliser.
That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Corner number 2 then. Johor Darul Tazim have the chance to go the other way. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Rafael Leao.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's shifted it to the flank. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's found the way through. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Corner number 3 coming up. Saka. Oh, that was vital. Bale is in a really good position out wide. Ødegaard. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Rafael Leao. And the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Ødegaard is offering a right smile there.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rice. And here's Rafael Leao. Irwin. Neymar. And here's Rafael Leao. Ødegaard. They're back in possession. Can he finish? He scores! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Substitutions taking place.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Pedri. And here's Neymar. Neymar! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, what has happened here? And it's Xabi Alonso. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Great position here. Oh, well played, well played. Neymar. Pedri. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd, and a fair reflection of the territorial state of play with the half-time scoreline 2-1. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. That's good running with the ball.
Klaus really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Gabriel is there and he can get that clear.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Ødegaard! Ødegaard! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And it's Neymar. Irwin. Klaus.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He's got away. Davids does well to get it back. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Klaus in acres of space out wide. So can they find a way to turn round this deficit? He's cut it out. Xabi Alonso. Hortar Tazim still have the cards to affect this game. Neymar is wide and looking to get onto this.
Johor Darul Tazim showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Saint-Maximin. Saka has it out wide and in space. That's really well cleared. Pedri. Bastoni makes the interception. That is a great pick out. Now the finish! Good save, keeper read that well.
I actually fancied him to score then, but we should give the keeper credit for doing his bit.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Bale. Oh, that is a good ball to find him.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He's in plenty of space here. Oblak gets good distance on it.
Substitution.
Klaus. Odegaard. Zaire Emery. And that was very necessary. Johor Darul Tazim have now used up all but one of their substitution windows.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Substitution on the field. Number 4, Bukayo Saka. Number 8, Alessandro Bastoni.
Oh, he's been caught
Number
napping.
14,
Referee has just said play on.
Number 9, Saint-Maximin.
Davids.
Coming on the field.
And that interception
20,
was
Di Maria.
most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, good read.
That's great.
Real chance!
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Now it's Neymar. And that could set him on his way. Klaus cuts out the pass. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Neymar. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Johor Darul Tazim clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
He's picked his way through. Zaire Emery. Real chance here. So that's it. It is all over. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match as neutrals we... Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. And already we're underway here. Oh, this looks sharp. Messi. Big chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Johor Darul Tazim just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Messi. Oh, well played. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind. Messi! They've scored! That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Pedri. Casemiro. Beckenbauer. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, great chance! Adams can get it clear.
Johor Darul Tazim are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Bale. And here's Messi.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Yamal.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Johor Darul Tazim with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Header!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Played back. Pedri has a goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he has kept it out somehow.
Pedri clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. Now there's the clearance. Let's a look and place it forward. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Wan-Bissaka. And it's Vieira. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's through here. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. That is good alertness. Half an hour played now. Belletti. That's a throw. And that's definitely not his best. Bale. Messi. Conte. De Bruyne. Neymar. And he welcomes it in. And he's lost his man here. Messi. Shot could be on. And Messi! He's scored! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
So that's 2 now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? And they're back on the ball again. Great hit! That's a half-decent try. Casemiro, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Maldini cuts out the pass. Belletti. Now it's Mbappe. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through.
Vamos ter minuto de
And that's put paid to a promising move. And it's Messi. He's had it taken off him. De Bruyne. Neymar. And the half-time whistle goes. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first-half success with another show of strength?
Caros espectadores, gostávamos de pedir o vosso contributo para o Fundo de Caridade Mundial.
There's the start of the second half.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
He's tried one! It's off target and by quite a way.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Nicked it back promptly. Vieira. Guardiola. Yamal. And he's quick to snatch it back. Costa Curta. And it's Vieira. Conte, a man never lacking in drive or determination. And the counter is on. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Messi, shot at goal! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Johor Darul Tazim have their third corner. Wan-Bissaka with the clearance. He is just caressing the ball. And he's gone looking for safety.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Pedri. De Bruyne. Mbappe. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. Belletti. Pedri. And it's Bale. And that's real chance! And it's in! A landmark moment for a player of grand significance, his 50th goal. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Johor Darul Tazim get themselves back into contention.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Messi goes on a run down the left wing. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Neymar. Now it's Neymar. Deftly away. Taken back almost at once. Conte. Yamal. Bale. Just about up to 75 minutes. De Bruyne. It's a really well-measured ball. Played back in.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Now it's Mbappe. De Bruyne. Neymar. Neymar! Tries to get it clear. And smartly... Mbappe! And that would have been game, set and match.
Yeah, he knew only too well that to concede then would have been tough to recover from. That could prove a big moment in this game.
Vai proceder uma substituição.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Número 23. Messi. Número 22.
Defending of the desperate variety.
Vão dar os
The
seus
Darul
lugares.
Tazim are
Número
looking to go
17.
forward now.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Número 14. Schneider.
And here's Mohamed Salah.
Número
Mohamed
9.
Salah unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Haaland, and the shot! Oh, taken with style!
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
That looks a good ball through. Nice interception, well timed. Not the most accurate pass. That looks a cracking ball. And the ball's a good one. Can he finish? They are rampant. And they are pulling clear here. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
So now the difference is 3.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Keep the ball. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Johor Darul Tazim desperately failing to impose themselves on the game.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. No, he's missed it.
Bale will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, Aurelien Tchouameni is someone I see as being a real tour de force in that midfield. He's a tireless worker. I've heard so many people say he's just a nightmare to try and get away from. A real destroyer whose abilities on the counter-press are very potent.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Hakimi kept his eye on it, and he's there. The referee's awarded a free kick. Guardiola. Oh, he's been caught napping. Neymar. Dembele. Davids. Kimmich does well to get it back. And it's Lewandowski. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Hakimi got a long way forward to join the attack. Kimmich. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Quarter of an hour played. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Maldini cuts it out. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Morata. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Hakimi carries the ball down the right. And here's a player who has defined a generation. Neymar. Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Nuno Mendes. Always onto this. That is good alertness. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And he's been shifted off it. Ronaldinho. Bale. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hakimi. Hakimi.
Oh, really well played.
Neymar. Now Davids. Bale. And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Great effort, but no way through. And we have our very first corner. Up for a header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Tchouameni. Kimmich. Nuno Mendes. Bale did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Davids. Torres. Kimmich. Just eases him off the ball. Guardiola spots it and intercepts. And here's Morata. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Bale. Davids. Guardiola. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Neymar. Guardiola. Now Davids. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Johor Darul Tazim clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
That's been cut out, well played. And the first half is done. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0.
From the regional police department.
Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, they've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been superb. Very, very organised.
Substitution in progress.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Johor Darul Tazim are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Bale. Torres. Oh, strongly challenged there. Neymar. Now it's Neymar. There they go, hunting in packs. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And he's taking no chances there. Davids. Chouameni with a definite foul there. Costa Curta. Davids. Ronaldinho. Bale. Van Dijk. Koundé. Nuno Mendes. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Ronaldinho. And he was quick to react. Costa Curta. Now Davids. And it's Guardiola. He's played him through. Oh, sweet feet. Davids clears. So we've reached the hour mark.
The attendance for this match
Kimmich was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Goalkeeper's ball. Hakimi. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. And it's Bale. Ronaldinho. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he's managed to get free. Now it's Morata. He gets big. It's a goal. The breakthrough arrives at last.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
substitution on the field. Number 22.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Ronaldinho.
So we have the first goal.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Pep Guardiola. Coming on the field.
Mbappe.
Number 21. Yamal. Number 17. Pedri. Number 5.
Kimmich kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Bale.
Number 15. Xabi Alonso.
Bale puts the ball in,
Taking place.
and he gets rid in a hurry.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now. Big chance, must be! Real chance, he's got the shot away! Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Ter Stegen will have to save it here, or there's real trouble. And that would have won it.
Van Basten really did let them off the hook. They could have wrapped it all up.
Koundé. Shifted upfield. Well, that is one way to stop him.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Neymar proves just a little bit too strong. Nuno Mendes.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
And it's hoisted clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Oh, he's found support out wide. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this. Climbs up big! Oh, and that should have been two. Brescia have their second corner now. Xabi Alonso with the clearance. Nice control. Traumeri, that has been slung wide.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
That's going to go a long way. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Two added minutes
Neymar
has been
looking to run onto it.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Pedri. And that will be the final act. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it.